Can a multivitamin replace fruits and vegetables? Everyone knows that they should be eating more fruits and vegetables, and everyone knows the reason, in order to get more vitamins and minerals. But seeing as this is the main objective, you might be wondering if there isn't an easier way. What if, instead of eating more fruits and vegetables, you instead got the very same nutrients from a supplement? What if you just took a multivitamin or multimineral? Is that just as good for you? In this presentation, we're going to find out. The good. On the one hand, a multivitamin tablet, which I'll use to refer to both multivitamin and multimineral from now on, can help to offer a very convenient way to get more nutrients in your diet. You might have heard some people say that you don't absorb the nutrients from supplements. This is in fact untrue. And if you need evidence, consider the cases of people who live off products that are designed to contain an entire balanced diet in a single supplement. Yes, these are real. While that's definitely not a good idea, it's also true that these people are fine. They didn't die because their body could absorb and use those nutrients. And the same goes for a multivitamin. So if you're struggling to get enough of something in particular in your diet, getting it from a supplement can be a great way to solve that problem. And this is particularly useful if what you need to get more of is something super rare and unusual. The bad. That said, it is also true that you won't absorb nutrients from a supplement as well as you would do from an actual piece of fruit or vegetable. There are many reasons for this. One is that it is actually partly the combination of nutrients that helps the body to absorb. For example, fat-soluble vitamins require a fat source to be absorbed, something not normally present in supplements. Likewise, many vitamins actually work best when consumed at the same time. That's before you consider the different pharmacokinetics that influence the amount of time it takes for vitamins and minerals to travel through the body, which means you ideally wouldn't take them at the same time. Plus, actual fruits and vegetables have many other benefits, such as being a rich source of fiber and of healthy carbs. In short, the real deal is always best. How many fruits and vegetables should you really be eating per day? Fruits and vegetables are incredibly good for us. We all know this. And governments tell us that we should aim to be eating somewhere between 5 and 7 individual fruits and vegetables per day. Then we see a lot of products and packaging that promise us they count toward our 5 a day. So what's the deal? Does your ready meal really count? And just how much fruit should you actually be getting? Listen up and let me explain. The first thing to recognize is that the government recommendation of 5 or 7 fruit or vegetables per day, depending on where you live, is just arbitrary. In other words, it isn't based on anything. That's not to say it's not good advice. It certainly is good advice. But 5 and 7 are not magic numbers. Why not 6? And ideally, you should be aiming to get as much fruit and vegetables as possible, without consuming too much sugar or calories in the process. In fact, many health organizations and officials actually recommend that we aim to get 9 fruits and vegetables. They simply released the lower recommendations as they felt that was a more realistic target for most people to aim for. The thing to understand is that fruits and vegetables are not magic foods. They aren't instantly healthy simply as a result of their categorization. Rather, fruits and vegetables are considered healthy because they contain certain vitamins and minerals, along with essential fatty acids and amino acids. Our bodies need these to perform a myriad of different crucial tasks in maintaining our health and enabling normal bodily functions. The objective of eating lots of fruits and vegetables, then, is to get as many of these things as we can, and thereby to enjoy the best possible health. So is 5 or 7 a magic number? No, because the precise range of minerals and vitamins you get in your diet can vary drastically depending on which 5 or 7 fruits you get. And more importantly, when you consume something like a ready-made lasagna that claims to be one of your 5 a day, it likely isn't as good as if you ate the real thing, a tomato. Why? Apart from being covered in added sugar and salt, it will also have been highly processed to the point that at least some of the nutritional value will be lost, even if that's just the fiber. So the new rule? Just eat lots. How to eat lots of vegetables if you don't like vegetables. There are many reasons that people can struggle to get all the fruits and vegetables they need in their diet. Maybe they're extremely busy and don't have time to shop for fresh food or cook healthy meals. Maybe they don't have much cash and find that buying ready meals is cheaper. There is another reason that is easy to overlook though. A lot of people simply don't like fruits and vegetables. More specifically, a lot of people have big issues with vegetables. And if that describes you, you need to think about what you can do to solve this problem. In this presentation, we'll look at some easy fixes for that slight issue. Put them in cooking. One simple way to get yourself to eat more vegetables is to put them in your cooking. You might not like mushrooms, for instance, but if they are inside a bolognese, you might not notice them. And if that doesn't work, another option is to grate them. Grating things like carrot into a mix really does make them impossible to taste, while still offering all the same benefits. Try some sauce. You might find that the fruit or vegetable you don't like works much better with a sauce or dip. Celery is helped greatly by a little hummus, for example. Seasoning is also a good option. Try more. If you haven't found a vegetable you like yet, keep trying. Vegetables come in all shapes and sizes, and there are hundreds and hundreds of them. Keep trying different types, and you're sure to find at least some that you like, and that's just fine. You don't have to eat the same few vegetables that everyone else does: carrots, broccolis, peas. As long as you know how to source the type of vegetable that you do like, you'll still get the amazing benefits of eating vegetables. Have a soup or smoothie. One vegetable might not taste great to you, but blended up in a soup or smoothie, you might just find you can get away with it. Supplements. This is not the same by any stretch. Taking a multivitamin is not as good as eating real vegetables. But if you absolutely cannot stomach the thought of broccoli, then having a supplement of some sort will at least help to some degree. It's the next best thing. Top ways to enjoy fruits that feel like enjoying a dessert. At some point in their lives, nearly every kid will have to realize the bitter irony that nearly everything that tastes great is bad for them. And nearly everything they don't enjoy eating is really good for them. Their parents are obsessed with forcing them to eat broccoli and kale, but they're only allowed the occasional morsel of chocolate. Thing is, most of us never actually stop being bitter about this. Most of us adults are still not really understanding why we have to eat unexciting fruits and vegetables. The good news? There are ways to enjoy fruits and vegetables that are just as exciting and tasty as desserts. Here are some of the best options. Mashed banana. This won't sound exciting until you try it. Part of its appeal, though, is its simplicity. Just take a banana, mash it with a fork, and then pour milk on top. You'll find that this creates a deliciously sweet and creamy meal that also comes packed with all the benefits of bananas. Ice lollies. Another great way to enjoy your fruit is a lolly. Just take some fruit juice, you can make this yourself, maybe some yogurt and a little water. Fill into a mold, place in the freezer, and then enjoy sucking on your ice-cold fruit. Yogurt. Take some blueberries, scatter them in a bowl, and then dollop on top some plain Greek yogurt. Again, it doesn't sound super exciting, but it is actually extremely tasty when you give it a shot. And not only that, but it's also extra beneficial, seeing as yogurt is also packed with good bacteria and can help to protect your gut. Fruit salad. Take lots of pieces of fruit, chop them up small, and then sprinkle just a little sugar on top. That sugar isn't the end of the world, but what it does do is to help the juice to release from the fruit, giving you a much sweeter and juicier dish than you otherwise would have had. On top, take any cake, ice cream, or anything else and enjoy some fruit on the side. There are some amazing combinations here. Cherries are fantastic with a dark chocolate cake, for instance, while raspberries are classic with meringue. If you are going to eat the dessert anyway, why not make it just a little bit healthier? How to make sure you get lots of fruits and vegetables in your diet. While health, diet, and fitness can be a somewhat controversial subject with many contrasting views, there is one viewpoint that is pretty much unanimous among all parties. Fruits and vegetables are good for us. And in fact, they're extremely good for us, and a lack of the vitamins and minerals found in fruits might actually be responsible for a lot of the health issues faced by many people today. So the question then becomes, how do you make sure you're getting enough? This is a pertinent question, given that fruits and vegetables are prone to going moldy in the fruit bowl, take a while to prepare when cooking, and can get expensive. In this presentation, we'll go over some top tips. Use frozen. Frozen fruits and vegetables retain many of the same healthy properties as non-frozen. This means that you can buy yourself a pack of frozen mushrooms, for example, and then use these in cooking. There's never a need to run out and buy more. You'll be able to add them to all kinds of meals. Freeze your cooking. While we're on the subject of the freezer, you can also use this as an ideal place to freeze extra portions of the meals you cook. Just cook more than you need whenever you make a healthy meal. Then place the extra portions in the freezer. You can now eat a healthy bolognese or similar dish instead of a far less healthy ready meal the next time you're pushed for time. Use dried fruit. Similar to frozen vegetables, dried fruit is a great option for conveniently getting the benefits of healthy food without having to risk things going off. You can even dry your own fruit outside. Grow your own. A money-saving strategy that is also rewarding and a lot of fun. This won't save time so much, but you'll find yourself eating more fruits and vegetables this way simply because you're so proud of what you've created. Use the blender. Making soups and smoothies is an ideal way to enjoy lots of healthy fruits and vegetables on the go. The prep can take a while, but this is less of an issue if you choose low-effort fruits and vegetables. And if you use the best products that make cleaning up afterward as easy as possible.